Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And another week is officially underway. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
On the jump. Hurt. Back.
They go right back to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey. Go.
Here's Hall once more. Juke the defender. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Get it.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play fake here, Daniels. That throw behind his intended target. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This one finds Taylor. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
Tua taken right to the air. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ready. Hey, number one.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Achane again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Out.
First down, here's Tua. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Let's go. Out.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. Now he's past the 25. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Go. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On the counter, Hall. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play.
Here we go. Start.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt. that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Running with A.J. and out of the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Tua now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Daniels on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Taylor makes the catch. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So the Commanders sending out Cade York for the try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start with 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Tua out of the pistol. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Get it!
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Cavity Lions! Let go!
Now Daniels off the play action. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Ready up!
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go!
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready! Ready!
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. So the Commanders sending out Katie York for the try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They run the counter to Achane. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready! 7-3 kick! 7-3 kick! Out!
They'll stick with Achane. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Feels this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Commanders will go on offense.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Here we go, check.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. Ready, ready?
From the 46. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Hall. Runs inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready?
On first down, here's Daniels. This one's taken in by Hill. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Go, Reed, go. Come on, come on.
Hill comes in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Go.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Commanders make it a 3-possession game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders push the lead to 20. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Good. Watch it, Austin. Good.
Tagovailoa back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Wilson's got it. It's inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Ready.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
What?
Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Waddle now in motion right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Mevis able to knock it through. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Get it! Ready!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Getting out to his left. Now he's going to throw back deep to the middle. Big gain downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Dolphins 44.
Working quickly here. One final shot before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders piling it on going into halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet deep to their and they pick him off again. And the Commanders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go! Let go!
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready! Ready!
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, set! Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Trap 60. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. And he's intercepted for the first time this year. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready?
Paul running between the tackles. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on. Hey, go.
On first down, here comes Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Here we go. Big Lion, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Pass.
Daniels. Hall there to haul it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready up.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of this shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 37. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Hall. Has a man. It's A-Chan. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Lays out, what a catch! A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins cut into the lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Dolphins 17. Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
Takes off right out of the read option. And they pitch it to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Third, right down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready.
Here's Hall. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Three.
1st down, and they go right back to him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field. And they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
60 Eagle. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Groupie sends it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Got it. Ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Hall. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Hall. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go. Take go.
2nd and 8. And that one's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Go.
Throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Back 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they wrap him up after a short push to the 42. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Dolphins will have some work to do as they take over. Hall looking to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. To throw. Here's Hall. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. All right, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is the 6th. Yes, I said the 6th time they've intercepted it this game.
And I'm glad you repeated that, Kate, really, because I think a lot of people watching might have heard 6th and assumed they were wrong. That is a staggering total for any defense in any single game, and it doesn't come without every member of their defense doing their job. Even the ones without the stats and the interceptions, they've done their part in pressure, they've done their part in coverage, and they've done their part to put together one of the best defensive days I've ever seen.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0.
Go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.